I was just saying, we haven't gotten to this and summer's almost over.
Yeah.
Welcome back to that 1870s homestead. My name's Rachel.
And I am Todd.
And this is the original, the OG homestead building.
It is.
So, what a lot of people ask, this is a great opportunity. What's the deal with the name 1870s Homestead? Well, when we bought the property, all we knew from the realtor is that this is the original homestead land, that the road that we live on is named after. The family homesteaded. It was a couple brothers, I think, and one owned this lot, or an uncle or something. And this used to be, what, 140 acres?
I think 40.
40 acres.
This one was 40.
Anyway, this building probably would have been what the original family lived in while they were building the main house.
Yep.
And it is an old granary.
It is. And 2 years ago, we were getting some water intrusion through the roof. So we hired a guy. He came out. Brand new metal roof. Looks amazing. We love it. And today, we've been meaning to start this all summer. Today, we're starting phase 1 of probably a 4-part project on this barn that we want to do this year. Step 1, jack it up. It's sitting too close to the ground, and we need to get it up at least 1.5 inches, 3 inches if we can. We don't know how this project's going to go. Step 2, probably rip this corn crib off and put new windows in it. Step 3 will be board and batten siding. We want to do the whole thing in board and batten. Cedar's expensive. We might use hemlock instead. We're undecided. And then the final part probably will be to rebuild a corn crib lean-to on the side over here.
Yep, something that brings it all back together.
So I've spent the last couple evenings digging, working on trying to excavate around the beams, around the bottom. I've done some digging where we need to place our jacks. I've done some more digging on this side, some more digging on that side. Basically what we had going on was like the main beams, which are like 8-inch by 8-inch beams that run all the way around the perimeter, were in contact with the ground. There's a groundhog that lives under here. I'm gonna catch him. We're gonna get rid of him. But we got to get that soil away from the wood because it's just gonna rot it. So I think we have a pretty good plan. Basically all 4 corners of the barn are held up where there's a big giant concrete or stone down here, 2 giant cinder blocks, and then in most cases there's a 2x8 treated board between the cinder block and the beam. What we want to try to do is jack this whole thing up so we can slide some more treated boards in there and then move to the next corner, move to the next corner, and go all the way around. Probably twice if we can, because the 2x8 treated double stack will give us 3 inches. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try. We are kind of lucky in a way. We have contact with the previous owners of this home. And I talked to him about this because he did this exact same thing at some point during the time when he owned this place. And he said it went pretty smooth, it was pretty easy, 1 corner at a time. Do you think there's anything dangerous about this project?
Pinch points.
Pinch points for sure. And I don't think we need to be too concerned about like the jacks kicking out or the barn falling on us or anything like that. I think it's a pretty safe.
Yeah.
You probably want to use that extra red thing though, and stick it in so that you can stay farther away. It's still full of stuff. We didn't move anything out of it. We're just assuming that
it's all gonna 40 tons. Right, they're 40-ton jacks.
There's 2 20-tons, so yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys watch it for us and tell us if you see it start moving. So I think we got it enough. This is more than enough space to slide another board in. I don't think we can do all 3 inches at once. I think we need to do 1.5 inches, go do the next corner, and go all the way around, and then do a second run but I think that's enough. And this is one of the boards that the previous owner put in there. So if we can slide this in there. Yep, we know we're good.
Do you need a level?
No.
Do I need to come in from the backside and push it while you... Oh, you got it. Good job.
Yeah.
The steel goes between the board and the jack, or between the board and the wood?
Board and the jack. Because the wood would just smush.
Just put too much sand back now.
Oh no. I wonder if you had to guess how much this whole thing weighs. Like the barn with all of our stuff in it.
I have no idea.
All right, corner number 2. Put all these things in there without putting my hand in anything that's dangerous.
Oh.
Welcome back to day number 2. Back at it again today. So far we have this one done, that corner done, the middle one done, and now Rachel's working on digging out the next one so that we got space to put our jacks under to do this corner, that middle, and then that corner around on the other side. And then we will have gone one full course of 1.5 inch blocks. And then our plan is to do it all over again. So it's work, but we were talking about it last night. You know, we could probably just leave this as it is with one set of blocks in there. But then we don't want to have to redo this again in 10 years or 15 years or something like that. Let's just do it right the first time, get it done. Full 3 inches, and we should be good to go. Okay.
Ready?
Round 1 is done. One course all the way around. And I'm thinking that the hard part is done because all of our digging is done. We know where we can put jacks, where we can't. So it should go faster for round 2. The floor going across to here feels really saggy in the middle now. And I checked, and there's a beam that runs all the way across in the middle. I'm wondering if we're gonna have to cut a piece of this plywood out from here, or at least part of this plywood, and do the same thing to that center beam that runs across and jack that up and put some more blocks under that as well. Another corner done. you looking?
I still think I'm good.
You think you're good? Oh. Come on.
Having so much fun.
Yeah. Is it going okay for you?
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it is. It's going smoother than I thought it was going to.
Maybe it's the intimidation factor of doing a job you've never done before always makes you hesitant.
It does. I still want to know how much this thing weighs.
I don't know.
We have 4. We started off with 2 20-ton jacks, and now we're up to 4.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to be nicer
Nicer to it. Yeah.
on the long run. On like this long run has a center brace. The other side doesn't. And this is all new beam from that way forward, and this is all old beam. So we're trying to be kind to it.
Yeah.
And make sure we don't damage anything that requires us to do more work.
Yep, she's cried at us a few times.
Screamed.
Yeah. There you go. Got it. 3. Ouch.
That's how heavy it is, right?
Yeah.
Now you know.
If you got a finger in there, you wouldn't get it out.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I'm like, if this thing came on my hand, I probably wouldn't have a hand anymore. All right, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
That wasn't dramatic at all. I think at the beginning of the video we talked about, is this dangerous? And I really don't think it is, as long as you don't do anything stupid. If you do something stupid, it's dangerous. But I guess that same rule kind of applies to a lot of things in life, doesn't it? Aren't these ones a pain in the butt to get in there?
Yeah. There's a big, like, hangover in the front.
So we're definitely gonna have to circle back around to the inside of the barn and address that beam that goes across the center from this side to that side. Pull up that plywood that's in there, get under that beam, jack that up as well, put another 3 inches of blocking under that. And that will not be in this video, but this does wrap up phase 1 of our barn renovation. We have a lot of plans for this thing for this year. And we were just talking at dinner, we have the wedding this fall in October, first week of October, first weekend in October. And we don't want to have this be in the middle of something where it's a mess during the wedding. So some stuff we may have to push back till after the wedding. Some we're going to try to get done beforehand. But either way, all of the phases we will bring you along. We don't really know what we're doing. We're going to be like installing new windows. We've never done that before. We want to do new siding. We want to build a new lean-to, all stuff we've never done before. So we will be learning right along with you guys and take you guys along with us on the journey. So we will see you on the next video. Good job.
Sometimes they just don't want to come out, though.
I know. It's like super hard to push these things down. You gotta...